It's Thomas Milic, who received a massive, massive roar when he stepped onto the ice here in downtown Norfolk tonight with an astounding .953 save percentage through 6 games. Luke Cavallin astounding in his own right with a 5-1 record. His save percentage isn't as high as Milic's, but still .933 with a 1.98 goals against average. Milic under an NHL deal with the Jets. Cavallin, AHL with the Rocket. There's the Coquitlam, BC native, 22 years old, 44 games in the WHL with Seattle, championship experience. Downtown Norfolk on this Friday. What an atmosphere as all the hype's given away to the action here now. Dufour lets the puck slide to the left wing point. Shot from Paquette misses the mark. And Justin Young's on the biscuit. He'll bolts up ice. Finds Isaac Dufour. First save of the night for Thomas Milic is an easy one. Plays up to Justin Ducharme. Patient 25-year-old forward. Glove save Milic. Win by Beauregard. Tossed up Dufour. He skates in. Dufour turns. Centers Novak. And it's shot wide. Down on his rear end was Milic. Prone presently on the ice. And Coxhead's the one with the puck. Straight away shooting Jandrick. Glove save Milic. Chizowski finishes his check on him. Left point, Jandrick to the center. Making the drive is Paquette. Now right circle. Quick shot. Save by Thomas Milic. First on a stick of Paquette. Second on Bocage. Rifled in down by Paquette once again. Jandrick steps up. These defensemen are very aggressive for Trois Rivières, much like Norfolk. Good body check by Ryan Chizowski. Dufour's off the draw. Quick shot. Thomas Milic able to see it through the screen. This one. They dump the puck in. On the puck. Getting it. Hyland. Thomas shoots. Caught the leg of Montgomery, goes wide. Tommy Cormier. Intercepted. And now here comes Tommy Cormier. Whips it on net. Shoulder save. Playoff run 2 in this series. He'll position himself along the far circle. Waiting for the pass. Adams Moisan looks in his direction. He gets it to him. Novak finds Hyland. Rink wide. Cormier couldn't stuff it in. Working short side on Milic.
Good left to right movement there from Milic. A little bit of a broken play. Ends up with that opportunity for Cormier and a good shoulder save by Milic.
Novak whips it. Left circle. It's Xavier Cormier. Centering feed. Novak. He's denied. Cleared out by the Admirals. Did get there, but Coxhead. Big body stands in his way. 2:50 and counting remaining here in period 1. Wyatt McLeod shoots. Caught a body in front. And another block. That time by McDougall. Them a nice time. Jandrick keeps it in. Clear attempts. Xavier Cormier again, left circle, centers. Jandrick, save made. Rebound, diving is Milic. Puck's in this crease area, and it's cleared out. And we'll get a whistle. Let's take another look at this on your closed screen at home. Milic diving off to his right. Right wing side enters into the zone, forehand. Whips a pass, rink wide. Too far for Dufour. Anthony Beauregard's on the puck. Connects. McLeod, stick save Milic. Nice pop from the crowd once again. Jumping over the stick of Novak Ducharme. 10 seconds on the clock. Beauregard has it. Shot, McLeod blocked. Gathered up by Chizowski. He'll hustle and keep it in for the Lions. Off to Logan Nyhoff. Whips it around the right wing boards. Bocage from distance. Caught his own teammate in Xavier Cormier. Shot up over the head of Milic. Cormier. Lone goal in game 1 came from Xavier Cormier. First and only goal this postseason so far. Alex Bocage has got plenty of those. Cormier whips it on net, deflected just wide by Logan Nyhoff. Well, this second line has been wizardry here for the Lions in this postseason run of theirs. McLeod resuming it back to Bocage. Down the gut, walks in, shot goes wide. That caught a body and slashed at lumberjack style by Musk. Thrown in by Evlena, stopped by Milic. His passing percentage was 88% with the Manitoba Moose. And it's only gone higher in his tenure here with the Admirals as Morgan Adams Moisan whips it on net. Save made Milic.
Defensively forced that shot wide.
Off the arm of Milic, his blocker hand from Dufour. Ducharme the other way. Nice pass on the zone entry. Ducharme backdoor feed. Bouncing puck along. Ricochet save made by Milic. Face off won by the Lions. Blocker save Milic. Two solid netminders here tonight. Nice check by Ryan Chazowski. Hard in the boards. Now can the Admirals clear? No. Turnover, Beauregard off the bench. Thomas. Can't get it to Novak.
O'Leary really noticeable too in this second period for the Admirals, using his speed to create.
Nyhoff, bouncing puck in front. Puck is covered up by Thomas Milic. Almost a big stare there. Look at how close this was for Bocage. Last man to touch it for the Lions. Puck was still sitting a couple of inches away from the goal line there. A very calm, cool, and composed. When we talk about Thomas Milic, and that's just composure seems to be that first thing you think about when it comes to Milic.
Cool.
Shot off the back glass.
And hit the skate of Florent and almost took the head of Grandy Bear right off.
Nice move by Colt. Game still at a standstill, 0-0 tie. We're 32 minutes into this game. Now Hank Crone will be forced to rookie season. He's been playing playoff hockey in some capacity dating back to 2019.
5, Brandon Osmondson. Assist for number 20, Ryan Chazowski.
Set to become the Lions. They're a good transition offensive team. Beauregard centers, redirected, and a shot wide by Dufour off the redirection. Swept away by Milic to the point. Paquette lost it. Xavier Cormier's onside. They got a little too cute with their passes. Admirals can't clear. Jandrick tries to make up for it. Jandrick cuts in front. Save made. Rebound. Shot goes wide and out of play. Glove save, Milic. One of those saves that he makes look so easy. Wyatt McLeod flies in right wing side. Xavier Cormier's shot is blocked. Loose Bocage. Blocker save made by Thomas Milic. Bocage is deadly from that spot, and Milic makes the save. Vincent Sévigny pulls the trigger. That one's blocked as well. We have the official attendance. It was just given to us downstairs, and we'll send it along here in just a moment. That's an image that's going to go up on the wall of a lot of people here in this city. It'll be all the more special if the Admirals can hold on. As Bocage, his shot turned away by Milic on a redirect in front. Milic has lost his stick, and it is played to him by Musser. Meanwhile, Paquette's shot goes wide intentionally. And the Lions with a suffocating attack, 1 minute, 5 seconds in.
This is where we'll see that resiliency that Coach Carr wanted here. It's a good opening shift here for the Lions. Bend but don't break. Get it up.
Yakov Novak glides it in behind the net. Loose stick out in front. Milic covers up. Here's Morna Svensson. Tries to clear. He can. He got hit by Novak in the process. That one's successful. Chris Jandrick left circle. Nice head fake. Jandrick stick check. Brady Florent. Not only can he put up a lot of points, he can defend as well. He blocks that. Drop feed.
It's a great exchange there from Zalotti and Louis Jean.
Here's Nicholas Gay's shot. Save made by Milic. And he picks it up with his glove. Yakov Novak's off the bench. He goes back to Beauregard. Little chance. Goes behind the net. Now he centers and Fedoruk blocks it. And a slight hesitation cost. It's kept in by Avlena. Whipped on over. In front, Bocage. Look out. It's blocked by Carson Musser. Huge block for the Admirals captain. Bocage. Bocage shoots wide.
Good job by Louis Jean to stay with him when he tried to make that extra move and fake him out.
Zone. Gay, left circle. Waits. He's on his forehand. Nice fake. Gay comes down Broad Street. Nice move. Shoots. Save made by Milic. And it squirts to the far corner. Make that 19 saves for Thomas Milic tonight. Gay. Centers. Bouncing puck. O'Leary. Can he clear? Yes. Darted in by the Lions off the face-off and neutral ice. Milic stops it on his backhand cleanly. Novak right side. The trailer Dufour. Blocker save. Milic goes out. Off the draw. Nyhoff rips it. It caught a piece of Milic. Lions are winning critical face-offs in their offensive zone, and they're looking for those threes. They are consistent.
Let them play.
Ducharme, backhand, forehand. Couldn't get it off in time.
Good stick from Louis Jean to break that up.
Intercepted. Novak shoots off the glove of Thomas Milic. Big turnover, and Milic bails out his troops.
The plays we got to make here this late in the game. Got to be.
Look to Novak. Gets it along onside Beauregard. Right circle, Dufour. Zloty trying to push him out the puck. Wraparound, save Milic. Oh, Zloty lost control of his stick. An unfortunate situation there. Sevigny rips it and a save at the pad by Thomas Milic. And getting clipped was Justin Young, and that will be a high-sticking penalty. Alex Bocage transition shorthanded. He's all alone. He's pressured by 3 different Admirals. Brushed away by Milic. This is Jandrick. Shot is blocked. Ricochets on back to Xavier Cormier. Jandrick. Goalless in this playoff run so far. McLeod, same for him, but he does have 2 assists. Logan Nyhoff's got a goal. Plays it back to Jandrick. Good movement here by the Lions. Jandrick, right circle. Looking backhand through the net mouth. Wide. Florette, Sevigny's at the center ice logo. It's 9-ironed into the slot. Sitting muffin puck. Beauregard. Novak. He had a one-timer, but it was too hot of a pass. Kavalin
knew that was close, too, on that whiff. He jumped in the air.
Intercepted, and Kavalin was headed to the bench. He goes back to Beauregard. Now dumped in by Jandrick. Kavalin's to the bench. It's 6-on-5. 40 seconds to go. Bocage. Gay. Shot. Blocked. McDougall with an extraordinary block. Kept in by the Lions. 30 seconds remain. It's picked up by Chazowski. Feathers it down the ice by Gaze. Had some nice moves tonight. He dumps it in. Around the left wing boards, Jandrick has some room. 9 seconds. Bocage walks in. Jandrick, the drive. Blocker save. Thomas Milic. And the puck catches netting.
Probably a timeout from the Lions, you'd have to think.
That stop was just magnificent with the blocker. Puck's down. Won by the Admirals. That's it.
Oh.
Thomas Milic, a 1-0 shutout. A little extracurricular.
Yeah, Novak again, a gutless piece of garbage.
There's no place for that in this game.
I think everyone knows how I feel. I don't hide that.
Yeah, you've made it very clear. Brandon Osmondson right to your screen. And now the entire rest of the Admirals salute their home crowd. Final score, 1-0. Norfolk Admirals win. They tie the series up at 2 games apiece.
And tonight's number 1 star from your Norfolk Admirals with a 24-save shutout, number 32, Thomas Milic. In-arena host Marco Myers is joined by tonight's number 1 star.
All right, come on, fans. Let's hear it one more time for tonight's number 1 star, Thomas Milic! Man, Thomas, the fans really came out to support you guys tonight. You hear the roar of the crowd. How are you feeling after a game like that?
Man, it feels so good. You know, we play for each other, but we really play for our fans here. So thank you, guys.
We knew after last night's game there was a couple things we're going to have to do a little bit better today. How did we have a better performance today, and what was the deciding factor in getting the victory?
Yeah, I think we were just all over them from the start. You know, we got a greasy goal around the net, and that's what we were trying to do. Greasy playoff hockey.
At this point in the season, the next game is the biggest game of the season. We're here Sunday for Game 5. How can we take some momentum from today into Sunday night?
Yeah, of course. We know it's tough for away teams to play here in the jungle, so we're going to bring it to them right away and hopefully get a lead here.
Thomas, congrats on the huge performance in net tonight. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you very much.
One more time, make some noise for the number 1.